Alright students, for this video we're going to create your PowerPoint final project. This is in Module 8 and here's the assignment right here. So let's first decide and look at what the requirements are. That's always a great place to start. What's required? Okay, so as you know, in Module 2 you created a flyer about a product, and then in Module 4 you created an Excel spreadsheet about that product, and now in Module 8 we're getting ready to tie all three together and create a PowerPoint based on your project. Okay, so it says use your new skills to create a presentation to show your projected sales for your new product. If you need some brainstorming, ask your instructor. It's important to have an intro slide with your name on it and the inventions named. You always want to have a conclusion slide in your presentation. This should help you create. Okay, you're going to create a professional looking presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint to introduce your new product. Be sure to use the following. Okay, so you got to have between 8 and 10 slides, you got to have formatted image, you got to have formatted text, you got to have animation, transitions, screen capture of a flyer, the one that you did in Module 2, screen capture of your spreadsheet, the one you did in Module 4. Needs to look professional and needs to have correct spelling and a professional look. Also, you need to have some smart art and some multimedia or video. Okay, so before you do an assignment like this, you need to just lay out what you are going to present. And so this is what I've done here. This is what's going to be on slide 1 through slide 10. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to open a blank Microsoft PowerPoint slide presentation. So we're just going to go PowerPoint, and as you can see, there it is right there. Okay, so we're just going to go, I'm just going to select a blank presentation. You can always change this later on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go and create 10 title and content slides. Okay, so 10, you have one right there, so now we need 9 more. Okay, that's one. So we're going to have 10 of them when we finish. Okay, title and content, that's now there's probably an easier way to do this and a different way to do this, but since you're watching this slide presentation, you probably don't know how to do it, so we're doing it like this. Okay, so we need one more title and content. So as you can see, we have a total of 10 slides. Okay, so the first thing we're going to type at the very top is the name of your product. As you remember, my product was Willie's Smart Answers. Okay, and I'm probably going to type who I am. This is your title slide. Okay, and you might want to type CIS-110, whatever your class number is, 2901, whatever your section is, maybe the semester, summer 2020. Okay. All right, now you see that I inadvertently put that on slide 10, but that's okay, because I can take this and move to slide 1. So why don't I take this, since I made a mistake, That's okay. I'm going to take this here and cut it. This should be on the first slide, which is that one. And this should be on the, that should be on the first slide. That's a good thing about, if you make a mistake, you can very easily move these slides around. So I made a mistake. I tapped it on the last slide, but I wanted it to be on the first slide. And the first slide is what you want. Okay, so that's my product. That's the introduction slide, the intro. Okay, so on slide 2, if you go back to our presentation, slide 2 is going to have my introduction. Okay, so at the top, I'm going to have Willie's Smart Answers. And right here is where I'm going to tell a little bit about my slide or my product. This product produces the finest answers for a low price. Just something about your product. We offer military discounts, and student discounts. Something like that. Okay. Now, as you can see, that this is it came in the bullet format. If you don't want the bullet format, you can go up here and remove it. Just click none. Okay, so that's an introduction about our product. Okay, so on the next slide, now if you go back to our little diagram or our template or our roadmap here, we're going to introduce the first product. Okay, so of course you're going to have Willie's Smart Answers, and my first product is short Smart Answers. Can't spell it, short Smart Answers used for short students, and they cost $50. Okay, so on your presentation, you don't want to get too you don't want to have too many words. You know, you don't want to write a doctoral dissertation about your product. Okay, all right. So now, if I go back to my roadmap here, because we're on slide 4, slide 4 is going to be a picture of my first product. Okay, of course up here you're going to have Willie's Smart Answers, and I can just copy this to keep from having to type it over and over. I'm just going to copy it. Okay, so Willie's Smart Answer, and we're going to go here, right here, and we're going to select an online picture. Okay, and I'm going to select a brain. Okay, so in your case, you would provide a picture of one of your products, you know, whatever it is. You have to be creative. Okay, and this would be this is my short product, so that's my, here's what this is a short answer, and that's the short answer. Okay, so now we're on slide number 5, and if we go back to our roadmap, now we're going to talk about product number 2. Okay, so of course this is going to be Willie's Smart Answer, and we're going to discuss long answers. They are for tall people, and they cost about $2.56. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna show a picture of the smart answer for long people. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Get out of there. As you can see, I'm at work. Okay, so we're gonna go online, and we're gonna get a picture of a short a brain, and okay, so that's supposed to be our tall person brain. Tall person short answers. Okay, you can put the caption in there if you want to, but you don't have to. But I did. Not required. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, we're on slide 7, and looking at our requirement here, we need to do a screenshot of the M2 flyer. Okay, now how do you do a screenshot? The first thing you must do is to make sure that the flyer is open. So let's see, can I open up my flyer? Now you should have this already open on your desktop, but let's just see, can I open up my flyer? I might have it around here somewhere. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to call this our flyer. So this is our flyer. Okay. All right. So we're just going to throw. This is what you would load in from. You would go back to module 2 and download your flyer and make sure you have it open on your. Okay. So I'm just putting this flyer in just for. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the slide, and it's Willie's Smart Answer, but this is my flyer. Okay. All right, so to insert your flyer, you're going to go to the word insert, and you're going to go to screenshot. Now, to do the screenshot, you must have the flyer open, running in the background. And as you can see from my screenshot, here's my flyer right here. So I'm just going to throw it in there. And there's your flyer. Okay. That's my flyer. Now if you want to, you can crop it if you want to. So I'm just going to crop it so that it's only the outline of the flyer. Okay. All right, so that's my flyer. You can rotate it. You can do whatever you want to do. So that's the flyer. Simple enough. Now we're on screen presentation of slide number 8. And slide number 8 is a picture, a screenshot of my M4 Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so once again, you need to make sure that that spreadsheet is open somewhere on the computer. And let's just see, can I find my M4 spreadsheet? Let's go and find it. Now what you would normally do is you would probably go to your module, M4 module, and so here's my, you would go to your module, and you would make sure that your that you download your flyer and your Excel spreadsheet from the module and have it open on the desktop. Okay, so here is this is going to be my Excel. Now you're going to go to insert, because we're getting ready to insert spreadsheet. Okay, and as you can see, there it is right there, because I have it open in the background, and there it is. Once again, if you want to, you can crop it. You can crop it right here if you want to. You don't have to crop it, but I'm going to crop it anyway. So there it is, and crop it, and you can move it around, etc., etc. Okay, so we're now on slide number 9. Okay, and on slide number 9, based on our little roadmap here, we decided that slide number 9 would be our summary. Okay, so what did you do? Well, what did you basically you tell them what you're going to tell them. You told them. Now we're going to tell them what we told them. So this is what we did. On slide 1 we had a title. On slide 2 we had an introduction. That's what we did. Okay, and so you're just telling them what did they just see. On slide 1 we gave our title. On slide 2 we gave an introduction, etc., etc. Okay, on slide 9 is our summary, and then on slide 10 we're going to put our what do you call it, conclusion. Okay, so on slide 10 we're going to put our conclusion. Okay, and we probably put something like any questions. If I can spell question. And this will be a great time to insert a question mark, better known as smart art. So we're going to go insert, and we're probably going to get some smart art. So I went insert, I went to shape, and I'm going to see, can I find a question mark here? There's one there. So I'm just going to take this question mark right here and throw it right there. Okay, all right, so this will be a great time to save our document. So I'm going to go File, Save As. I'm going to save it to the desktop. You can save it to your thumb drive, but for me, it's just easier for me to save it to the desktop. And so I'm just going to go browse and save it to the desktop. Now remember, you're going to save it just like this. And that is located right here. It tells you how to save it right there. That's how you save it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to save it as, this is your class number, CIS-110. This is your section number, whatever it was, 2901. I thought we called it 2901. This login ID is the same login ID that you use to log into Blackboard. So it would be, in my case, Lockett, last name, C-K-E-T-T, first initial, and the last 4 of your student ID card, and M8 final PowerPoint. So we're going to say that to the desktop. Okay, alrighty. So now we have it saved. We're not done yet. So because if you look at the requirements, we have to have the following. We got between 8 and 10 slides. Yes, we do, because we have 10 slides. Okay. We got a formatted image. Okay, so let's go to the image. Let's go to any one of these images. You have images on slide 4 and slide 6. Let's just select one of them. Let's format it. We learned this back in module 2, how to format an image. Just format. I put a what you call it, a border around that image. So that image is formatted. Let's format this one too. This is on slide 6. You have to have the image selected, and let's format this one a different way. Let's put an effect on it. Let's make it 3D rotation. Completely up to you. Okay, so our images are formatted. Okay, what else do we have to have? We have to have some formatted text. Okay, so where do we have text? Well, actually we have some text right here. So let's go in here and format some of it. Let's make that italicized. This is slide 2. And let's make this underline. Okay, that's formatted. And okay, looks formatted to me. You can format it any way you want to. I can, just format the text a little bit. Okay. All right. What else do we have to have? Some animation. Okay, very simple. All right, so to do animation, just go up here to the animation tab, and you need to select something to be animated. So why don't I go to my picture and animate it? Okay, so I select a picture and I go to animation. I might have it fly in. So look at it, it's gonna fly in. Okay, let's animate this other picture. You have to select a picture. Let's have it wheel in. Okay, that's pretty simple. Okay, so we got an animation. Now transitions is applicable to all your slides. Okay, so once again, we're gonna go to transition, and you just pick one of these transitions. In other words, that's how each slide will transition in. If I select it, apply to all. So I'm gonna go, let's go split. If I hit apply to all, then when I do my presentation, if you want to see how it's going to look, just hit preview. Okay, and you can apply to all. Okay. Alrighty, so that's that. What else do we need? We have a screen capture. That's our screen capture right here. Flyer screen capture. That's done. What else do we need? We need a screenshot of the spreadsheet. We have that. That's on slide number 8. Okay. All right. So now we need a professional background. Okay. How do we make this look professional? Let's go to the Design tab, and let's just pick one of these themes. So I'm on the Design tab, and you can pick any one of these themes. It doesn't matter. I just pick a theme. Okay. That looks professional to me. Okay, that's done. What else do we have to have? Correct spelling, where everything's spelled correctly. How about some smart art? Okay. Well, remember we put our smart art in right here. That's our smart art. We did it already. But if you want to add some more, you're more than welcome to it. And what else do we need? We need some multimedia or video. Okay, let's go to the introduction slide. Okay, now you can go to any slide you want to, because we're getting ready to put in some video. So I'm just going to go insert, and over here, look over here to the right there. I'm going to insert some video, and I'm going to get it from online. Okay, I'm just going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to type in a video. I'm just going to type in Willie Lockett. Okay. You can put in any one of all these are my videos, but you can put in any video from YouTube. I'm just going to select this, and that's good enough. Insert, and bam, you can move it, put it any way you want to. So now we have a video. Okay, so we have everything that's required. All right, last thing we're going to do is we're going to save it, and finally we just need to go to Blackboard and upload it. Okay, so let's just go to Blackboard, which is right here. We can go to Blackboard. We can go to Module 8. We're going to select this icon right here. It's going to say browse my computer. So I'm going to browse my computer. And I know it's on the desktop because that's where I put it. And looks like it is right there. So I select it, hit open, and then I'm going to hit submit. So that's the whole presentation right there. And by this time you should be completing your CIS-110 class. This is Module 8, and good luck in your future endeavors at Fayetteville Tech.